Hey guys, I'm Chris, otherwise known as BlitzCrank, and welcome back to the channel. So I think it's been like 2 or 3 years since I've made any kind of content. Twitch, YouTube, or anything. So what's up? For anyone who's new to the channel or randomly stumbled upon this video, hi. My name is Chris. I used to kind of go by BlitzCrank. I was a League of Legends streamer. I was really good at pressing Q, if you're familiar with the game. I played this champion named BlitzCrank, and I was challenger for about 4 to 5 years. And then life kind of got in the way, and I stopped streaming, kind of went to finish my master's, got back into working, and things are going good. I have had this huge addiction lately. You can kind of see in front of you with Pokemon, and I kind of just want to make small form content, whether it's small videos or YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. And I was also kind of thinking of opening my own TCG store, maybe doing rip and chips. But yeah, we're kind of jumping into it. So this set dropped on Friday, Prismatic Evolutions. It's all about Eevee and her evolutions. It's a really interesting set. There's been a lot of hype around it and a lot of honestly controversy. People saying hits are really bad, whether or not all the hits were taken from the distributor. There's so many different thoughts around it. So what I figured I would do, because I ended up getting a few of these boxes, I've also been into Pokemon my whole life. As you can see, if you're familiar with Pokemon, I have a Shadowless first edition Blastoise. This is an old school Rayquaza EX, and then this is just an old school Charmander card. I do have a lot of other cards. I actually don't own any graded cards. So kind of thinking of doing that too. Kind of getting some cards graded. What I was kind of hoping to do with this channel going forward was kind of get into One Piece TCG, which I'm actually a huge fan of, Pokemon TCG, and then I was thinking about Lorcana maybe a little bit, which is the Disney TCG for anyone who's unfamiliar. Yeah, and I might come back to live streaming, do the rip and chip stuff. I know I said that already, sorry. This is an Eevee TCG, Elite Trainer box, Prismatic Evolution Eevee TCG, Jesus. But yeah, so one thing I kind of want to do is I wanted to go through the box, show everyone what you get inside, because I was really lucky to find a good buddy of mine actually found 7 or 8 of them at a store, and he got them for me. I've been a huge fan. I've opened roughly about 40-50 packs and hit nothing. So I figured I would do this one on stream, well, in video, and see if we get anything. So kind of just gonna open this box really quickly. I'm actually a huge fan of this set. I don't really like 151, the set before this one. I actually think this set is way cooler in terms of art and card design and just way more interesting. I think 151, I'm sure some of you guys have seen the Costco videos, roll the crazy fight scenes, some guy getting elbowed. I don't really get the hype on that set. I know there's a lot of nostalgia behind it, but I don't think the cards are that cool. What's interesting about this set, I mean, first with the ETB when you open it, first thing is you get this book, the player's guide, gives you a little feedback on all the cards you can get, what the rarity are, kind of runs you through everything, whether it's how to play TCG, what's new in this set. It's kind of going straight into the ETB. First of all, design is sick. That is so cool. Opening it up, the first 2 things you see are right in the middle. Comes with this little fire and poison emblem. Assuming this is for the card game. I actually used to play the card game a long time ago when I was a little kid. If you see there, I actually have an original old school Pokemon map from the card game. But yeah, so these come in, get the dice, little effect tokens, and then the other side you have what I believe is a little starter deck. Well, I have opened some of these ETBs already, and then you get this really cool promo card. One thing I've heard about the promo cards is that the grading on them tends to be really bad because of the centering. I don't know how true that is. I've never graded a card, and then you get this divider too. This divider is actually really sick, but it's a pretty sick card. Then you get this deck, and then you get these really sick sleeves, which I'm a huge fan of. There's actually 2 types of ETBs. There's the Pokemon Center ETB, which is a little more expensive and more so for collectors. Not even a little bit more expensive. I think these ETBs are going for 120 right now on market. The ones for the Poke Center, I think go 270 or something, or 240. It's pretty crazy. So the Poke Center one actually gets more packs, and I think you get an additional promo card. This ETB comes with 9 packs, and the Pokemon Center one, I believe, comes with 11. I am really excited to open these. I've actually been staring at it in my room every day, dying to open the packs, because I said I would film a video. Oh, looks like I actually hit something. There we go, camera. Eevee, Spritzy, Pupitar, Duskull, Shaman, Briar, Iron Boulder, Houndour, Espeon EX. That's a really cool card. Wow. I know this isn't one of the SIRs, but this is like such a cool looking card. Another interesting thing right now too is if you look at the cards on TCG Store, a lot of the cards are selling for ridiculous amounts. I think that may go down in the future. So if you were lucky enough to get some of these sets, and this could just be my opinion, again, like I'm kind of new to this whole hobby because it's been a very long time since I was like really into cards and I've never actually sold them. I recommend kind of selling them before the hype dies down. Not unlike some of the really sick hits, but a hit like this, which typically won't be super popular down the line. You're looking to make a few extra bucks, that might not be a bad idea. Something so satisfying about setting it up, going into the next pack. What I think is kind of crazy too with this set is I think like market price for these packs is like 15 bucks now, which is like so nuts to me that it's got to this point. Amen. Professor's Research. Little Leo. I haven't got any Pokeballs yet. Sylveon. That's a really cool card too. Man, the art on these cards is incredible for this set. Nothing like trying to open a Pokemon pack makes you feel weak. Alright. That's a really cool card. I think I see something in the back again. Cottony. Tyranitar EX. That's a cool card too. I'm gonna sleeve this one. I don't think I'm gonna top load this card. I don't know the value of it. Wait, actually, let me top load it just because of how like the craze around this set. As you guys can tell, YouTube not my strong suit. Much better at Twitch. So I'm kind of like doing this as if I'm doing like a live stream where I'm kind of like one-shotting it and praying that my editor can redeem me. Going into the next pack. I'll run through these a little bit quicker. Right, there's the Pokeball. There's also, like, for anyone who doesn't know, you can also get a Master Ball rendition where you get a little M at the top. So that's a pretty cool card. Make sure I sleeve that. Black Belt Training. And then Dusknoir. So nothing crazy yet. So bad at opening these. Okay. Hoot Hoot. Yolu, Bug Catching Set. Heatran. Pupitar. Pupitar is, like, actually was one of my favorite Pokemons growing up, which is so weird. Execute. Jesus. Roaring Moon. Isn't this just Salamence? Am I crazy? So, you know, I don't know much about the new sets. I did play a little bit of Scarlet and Violet, but I didn't get like too into it. I haven't been a huge like fan of the Pokemon games in a long time. The last one I probably sunk huge amounts of hours into was probably Ruby and Sapphire. Or maybe the Eevee one, when they did the remakes and they first introduced like overworld shiny hunting. Alright, so that's a really cool Slowpoke. Another Eevee, Pyroar, Earthen Vessel, Lacey. There you go. There's another Pokeball. That's cool. Munkidori. Is this what you consider like a reverse holo? I really need to look more into these cards. When it comes to One Piece, I'm like pretty into it, so I know a lot more, but with Pokemon, I'm still kind of learning a little bit. So hey, if you guys have any feedback or comments, please leave them below. That's a really cool card too, though. So 3 more packs. It does make you wonder, though, because I've opened roughly probably 40 or 50 packs of this set so far, if there really just aren't hits. That's a really cool Vaporeon. See, this is like why Executor and then there's got still nothing. I like this set a lot more than I like 151. I really don't see the hype around 151 aside from like the nostalgia factor. I don't understand why those boxes are selling for such crazy amounts. So Hippowdon, Pinsir, Larvitar, Houndour, Herchalucha, Technoradar, Carmine, Fluttermane, Binding Mochi, and then Flareon. Kind of what we're looking for is like the SIRs or like, for example, an Evolution with like the Master Ball. This is a cool card. It's crazy, like just like compare the art difference from like the first set of Pokemon cards to like where they are now. It's like night and day. All right, last pack. Okay. Aubenberry, Hoot Hoot, Dreepy, Miltank, Technoradar, Diplin, Glass Trumpet, Pokeball Sea King. It's a cool card. Goldeen, and then Leafeon, and then a Hollow Energy. So nothing crazy in this set. Some decent hits with like the Espeon EX and then Tyranitar EX. But yeah, guys, I'll have like my link tree below, which kind of is gonna link to all of my content. I think I'm gonna start doing stuff on YouTube, small things on like Instagram or TikTok as well. I'm still kind of like getting used to all the YouTube stuff. I've never really been great at like the whole YouTube content thing. It's like very cut heavy and fast paced, and I always really preferred like the face-to-face small human interactions. I actually get a little anxious recording videos, even though I'm like just sitting in my room talking to myself. On Twitch playing League, I never felt that way. But yeah, so that's what comes in the set: the promo card, the sleeves, the 9 packs, the dice, and the effect token. That's what you get in ETB, if you guys were curious. Oh, by the way, I am planning to do a giveaway. I do have a few ETBs. I'm planning to give one away, so just make sure you subscribe. The way to win it is subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, give this video a like, and probably do a draw to the ETB a week from whenever this video goes live. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.